The Adanis are the big boys now entering the defense manufacturing field, especially after the Make in India green lights were given. One of the prime ventures would be the Saab Gripen E, for the fighter deal of the century, now Mark 2.0. Now, one of the factors that is worrying everyone, and you being an old Air Force veteran would be equally part of that community, is that our squadron strength is going down alarmingly. Therefore, whatever fighter we want, we need in the here and now, because conflict could break out this year, next year, the year after that. So pies in the skies won't help, and we need to do that, especially with the MiG-21, 23, 27 getting phased out, Jaguar getting aged. If the green light is given for the Saab Gripen E, how soon would you see the JAS 39 flying in the Indian sky?
So, first of all, yes, the cause which you have brought out of a depleting squadron strength is a cause of worry not only for Air Force but the nation as a whole. And I, being citizen first and veteran later, I definitely feel that it's high time that we get faster to this aim and close whichever fighter the country needs, comes here fast, and the armed forces can probably put the country at a much larger safety. Having said that, with Saab, our partnership goes back not only for Gripen, but it started much longer as part of Mr. Wallenberg's group, with which we have been doing business for last 20-25 years. With the Saab on Gripen per se, last 3 years the relationship is there, and which we did a public announcement last September. But public announcement notwithstanding, we have done a lot of work in the background. When you entered the stall, you saw the entire manufacturing aircraft assembly complex that is the plan which is actually worked out to the last detail. So we are just waiting, as you said, the green light to be given, and we are ready to roll out the plan. Another important small point which I would like to bring out is, today it is not the numbers of the aircraft, the capability in the aircraft which is of paramount importance. And 2 aircrafts can be equivalent to 10 of the previous generation. And a Saab is a generation ahead. So Gripen is a generation ahead. So that way we will have a tremendous advantage if this platform gets selected. The availability of the aircraft is another important factor. You can have aircraft standing on the ground. So now time frames, I am saying, the plan is all worked out. So if I assume from the RFI which has come out, if they say that from the time there are some buy component, there are some Make in India component. Buy component time frames are given. Whatever time frames Government of India specifies in the RFP, we will take up the challenge and meet it. If it is 3 years or it is 5 years within which they want to produce this aircraft. Lot of work, believe you me, sir. Lot of work has happened between Saab and us, and we are just waiting for that green light which you are suggesting.
The Adanis are major players now in the defense field. What are the projects that are ongoing, projects in the pipeline, and what is your vision for the future?
From vision point of view, we have a single vision, sir, of nation building. And in all our other businesses, which Adani has done in the last 25-30 years, every business line is aligned to some or other national priority, be it power, be it renewable, be it energy, be it edible oil, be it any of the businesses we have touched, it is always aligned to the national requirement. And when 4 years back, when Narendra Modi gave from the ramparts of Red Float, that come Make in India and let us do defense in India, that is a challenge we have taken up, and we will meet to that. Having said that, what is the plan is, we have 2 major collaborations. It's part of our strategy to collaborate world over with committed global partners. Because everything cannot be done in India, you require able partners, and we have chosen on the fighter side Saab, or rather Saab has chosen us. Similarly, for the unmanned aerial system, which is going to be the kind of a main factor in the battlefield tomorrow, we have tied up with Elbit Systems on Israel. And notwithstanding the Indian RFP, which is we are waiting, and the things will happen, we are already preparing, like we prepared with Saab with Elbit, and that is the plan to set up the carbon composite manufacturing plant in India and manufactures entire aerostructures for Hermes 900, not only for India, for global market. And this is one sample piece we have displayed here, sir. This is a 100% carbon composite body, which is a satellite cover here. Now, our people are part of the training at Elbit. By end of this year, early next year, we will be producing the first complete aerostructure body. Sir, it's a male category. It can be endurance of 36 hours, 30,000 feet, 30,000 feet on certain payload configuration, up to 32,000 on certain payload configuration. And there are various payload specific capabilities like the electro-optics, the SAR radar. They have SWIR capability, which is a unique to this. And all this, and under the RFI response, we have submitted to the Tri-Services RFP. As a part of strategy, we are committed to help Indian MSMEs. Because in my personal opinion and company's opinion, MSMEs are the backbone of any industry. And if they are not supported well, then the industry as a whole cannot go, because you require every tier competency. So Adani will come in as a platform integrator, system integrator. It would also come in as tier 1 where there is nobody willing to play. But tier 2 capabilities, we will support MSME, and that is where we have invested in good MSMEs in India today, and we have a good portfolio of entire range and across the aerospace domain which is required. So that is the third part of our plan which is happening and going forward. We also want to support the country in terms of the niche technologies which are tomorrow's warfare, like the electronic warfare capability. So we are participating in some Make-II programs of the Indian Air Force, where they have asked for private industry participation in electronic warfare. We are trying to do some radar-related programs. Programs. So, and today we had here a couple of Air Force officials and military officials, and all of them were asking what in future this, and they were very happy with what we are planning as strategy. They were also asked us to come and talk to them and understand much more what they need in future. And we promise you that whatever the country's defense forces need, and if we can help that bring into the country, so whichever partner we can collaborate, we will definitely do that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 3 cheers for the Adanis. We hope you are going to be one day very big players in the Make in India stakes in India. So that is the future. That is the way to go. Unless we indigenize, unless we attain autarky in weapon systems, I don't think we can claim to be a great power. And I think you will play a major role. All our good wishes.